Hey Go family, welcome back to the channel. Happy Wednesday to you all out there. Hope everybody's had a fantastic week. And once again, happy holidays. We are getting ready to put an end to 2025 and start 2026. So still hard to believe. You guys let me know if you have any goals for 2026. If you had goals for 2025, if you accomplished them, let me know. Or is it just me? Am I the only one who sets goals? You know, just let me know. Let me know if you have any. But I don't know. I think it's kind of cliche a little bit too to set, goals just for New Year's. So, but I do that. I definitely do. I set goals for the new year, and I try to follow through with them. There's a lot of times though those goals I wound up pushing to the side or not getting through with them. But this year I have set quite a few goals, and hopefully I can achieve some of them. 2025, I think I achieved a couple of them, but they were all kind of personal. So they are goals that I like to set to keep to myself, and I think that's my thing for my goals. Once I start telling people my goals and sharing them with everybody, sometimes I don't take them as serious. So I'm going to keep it to myself. If I tell you guys, it's probably because they've fallen off and I've not followed through with them. So, but I digress, guys. Welcome back in, though. And we continue our job today inside this mall with hopes of getting it done. I think we can. I think we'll get the mall done today. I don't know, though. The ceiling could be the part that worries me about this job, but I don't know. I think we'll get it done. That's a glass roof. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Wonder if we will catch some Easter eggs on this job. We didn't have to use a ladder to get up here either, so we probably will, though, eventually. Let's get that back to normal. I'm pretty excited. I think we're close to being done, guys. I think we're probably less than 10 jobs to go. I think so. I think we've got less than 10 to go. It could be way off track. If you guys have beat PowerWash Simulator 2, let me know how close we are to the end. Don't spoil it, though. No spoilers, guys. No spoilers. I'll try to avoid those. Try to avoid the spoilers. But I do think we're going to do a live stream for the last job to celebrate the series. Thought about doing the same thing for House Flipper on the last job or the last episode we did, but right now we're kind of held up on that. Kind of waiting on some kind of reply back. Maybe something to help us fix our situation with the save file. We got some work to do to fix that situation with it going on right now. And I do want to talk about some mods, guys. I want to talk about this because this has been driving me nuts, guys. And I don't have a thing against people who use mods, but don't claim they're legit. Like, don't use them and claim that you did something, legitimately. I did get in a conversation with somebody in the PowerWash Simulator Discord, and this has happened in other Discords as well. Somebody who claimed that they beat all the jobs in less than 10 hours, which, could have happened. Somebody else chimed in and said that is literally impossible to do without modding their game, and they listed all the mods they used. So and the thing that happened is the guy got upset, and said that it was legit, blah 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 blah, and then they started sharing mods back and forth. But anyways, but the whole conversation was about the mods. That's what kind of brings me to this point. Maybe I'm rambling a little bit. I think I am. But, I was unaware of all the mods that are out on PowerWash Simulator 2, guys. Every new game, there's always new mods right away for PC players. And there are tons of mods out on this game and other games that we're currently playing that just kind of ruin the game for me, guys. I don't mind mods that do different things, maybe add new items. Maybe you want to change the mechanic that you don't like. That's fine, you know. Uh, I don't mind the mods at all. But don't claim you're legitly doing something without cheating if you are. But to name a couple of the mods, so I went down this rabbit hole. I started searching for mods for a lot of the games that we play in the different series that we play, and it's unbelievable some that are out there. For instance, there is mods in PowerWash Simulator that allow you to manually increase the size of your sprayer radius, and I mean massively, to the point to where you do one spray and you clean the whole entire map. So there are mods out there like that. I don't know why you'd want that. I don't know why you'd want a mod to do that, to do all the work for you. Because essentially it's like instant clean. But, I digress once again, guys. Just getting off track, rambling a little bit here. But I do think that's insane. And I think, for me personally, the only mod I would ever use, and that have used, is for mods that allow me to customize things more as far as items in games. You know, I do like mods that allow you to customize the name of your NPCs, maybe add in new items that aren't in the base game. I do that quite a bit on games, or used to. I haven't found a lot of games lately that I can do that with, though. But, if you use mods, no reason at all to be upset about that. It's completely okay. It's alright if you use mods. Nothing wrong with that. I have nothing against that. Just, once again, don't claim that you legitly beat a game or have accomplished something without using that mod. It takes away from the people who actually do it, and do it legitly, Does it change the fact that you did that achievement, accomplished that achievement? Absolutely not. But it does change, the way you did it and the way you accomplished it. It does take away from the people who did it fair and square. So that's all. My rant for the day is over, guys. That is my one rant for the day. And once again, I have nothing against people who do that. And if that person who was in the PowerWash Simulator ever watches this, I did not use your name. And once again, I'm not talking about anybody, not trying to stir up anything. So. Get this cleaned off over here. %. Yeah, I think we'll get this one done pretty quick. I mean, it doesn't seem that hard. We are able to reach some pretty high up places and not really struggling with spots, with reaching any of the spots. So let's get that. Get the corner over here. Alright, I get that. Get this. That's good. do this part. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll get a little bit of the roof. A little bit here. Not gonna hurt us. Not gonna hurt us to get a little bit of this here. Plus, it's a pretty view, guys. Really cool view from here with the glass roof on the mall. And I do think we have the money to buy the last couple of attachments for this sprayer we have. The only ones we don't have is the adaptable nozzle, and the extra long extension for this sprayer. That's the two that we don't have. Alright, let's come over here. How do we miss that? We just are not paying attention. Absolutely not paying attention. We should have had that. Yeah, we're just walking by spraying things and not even paying attention. Like that right there. Should have had that as well. Let's get some more of the ceiling from the angle we're at. Oh, that's bad. I mean, look at that. Of course, the angle, we couldn't reach it, I don't think. Or I don't think we would have been able to get it from there anyway, so. Those are things we're probably going to need the ladder for. Let's get that. That's good. Get that down there. That's good. %. How much money do we have now? Almost 3 grand. Okay, so almost 3 grand money-wise, power wash points. Almost 500. And the next job, guys, it looks like is a futuristic bike. That's what the job was called when I went in to load today. It was called futuristic bike. So that ought to be interesting. It did look like a smaller job. It is a vehicle, and vehicles usually we go through pretty quick. Yeah, let's see if we can't get some of this over here. That'll work. That'll work for now. We will get on the sky lift here in a little while to get the rest of this. I think the middle might be the hardest part. The middle part of the mall, I think, is going to be what gives us the most trouble. I think. Say that. There we go. We are able to reach a little bit of the bird. A little bit of what we missed on top of that. We definitely can't get all of it. But once again, no soap. Very proud that we have gone away from soap. Just the habit of it. I mean, I still enjoy the soap. I think, once again, if I go back and do some jobs, which I don't know if that'll happen. I don't know if I'll ever go back and play these jobs over. I might go back and help out. You know, if you're starting new to PowerWash Simulator, and you need some help, we'll definitely jump in and help you out. Which means going back and doing some jobs. But on my own, I probably never would. I probably never go back and do the jobs again. Even though we didn't get all the achievements, I don't know. I don't know if I'll go back and do it. All right, I think we got that. A little bit there. Let's spray down this a little bit. Oh yeah, we missed all that over there. That's all right. That is all right. Make sure we get this. Get that there. And I am loving the way this is designed with the glass roof. In my brain, my first thought is this would make a really cool simulator game. A mall simulator, I'm sorry. This would make a good market simulator. Like they could use this design for a market mall type simulator game. All right, I know we missed something over here. I know we did. Yeah, we missed a little bit here, a little bit there. Let's turn around and see from this angle. Yeah, I think we're good for now. We're gonna have to come back and do that anyways. There's no way we did that right on the first try. We just never do. Never do it right on the first try. Alright, let's come over here. Break this wall down, this little corner. Get the crevice there. That's good. Aha, I bet that's what we missed on some of the other ones. Was just the little corners or underneath. The little ledges like that. I bet that's what we missed. Raise up. Alright, got that. Got that one. %. Let's go. Got that. All right. If we can't get a little bit of the roof here, Or the glass ceiling. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's come over here and start spraying this wall down, get this done. We're pretty close to having all the furniture washed that we bought while I'm glancing up at my power wash points. So I don't know how much more furniture we're going to have unlocked to unlock, but yeah, we're just going to wash it and put it back up. There's, you know, it is a cool feature, but like I've said before, I just think it's poorly executed. It is one of the things that I was excited about, but it just hadn't panned out quite like I've wanted it to. See if we can get underneath here. We did get that. Okay. What are we missing? Missing that. Alright. Get that. That's good now. That's good. I don't remember these flashing or going off. Maybe they did. Maybe I'm just wasn't paying attention like I should have been. Maybe the ladder or scissor lift would have been a little bit easier. Possibly so. Possibly so. I mean, it's working, right? Oh, there we go. There we go, the lag a little bit. Not a whole lot. %84%. So really close on this one. I don't know if we're going to have too much of a hold up on the last 10%, but we did miss little small things here and there. Our usual go through on this job. Let's do a little jump spray in action here. Get that cleaned off. Let's turn around, clean this. We missed something on this over here. I know we did. It did not go off, so to speak. Didn't ding at us. Yeah, we're right up. We're too close on this wall to get anything like right in front of us. I have to scoot over just a tad bit. Yeah, let's try to see if we can't get some of this at the top. Let's do a little quick turn. I mean, we've left a little bit of a mess here, so to speak. All right. Do we want to jump over here to get that? What does it say? Pick up. What can we pick up here? There's nothing over here. I don't know why it's telling us we can pick something up over here. All right, let's see if we can spray this over here just a little bit. I don't think we can. At least not enough. We'll come over here. Yeah, we definitely need to use a ladder. Get that. See what we can get here. And that angle right there is not working. Yeah, we need the scissor lift. We need the scissor lift. Alright, that's probably as good as we're going to be able to get this thing until we got that at least. Until we go get on the scissor lift. Or the ladder, but I think the scissor lift is going to be the one that we use. Yeah, let's see. Can't believe we're managing to actually get some of that over there. There we go. Let's focus on getting right here. %. All right. So close. I should have read those text messages on the bottom of the screen. There's something about the moon, seismic activity. I should have read that. I should have kept up with it. I think he was trying to give us a hint about something. I don't know what it was, but trying to tell me something. Let's do this right here. That'll work. Oh, this is green dirt. Green mud, green stains. It's a new kind of dirty right here. Let's get that. still got to get this corner over here. That's good. That's now good. This corner here. See how much of this we can actually get. Alright, let's move this back down to our normal length here. See if we can get this right here. Okay. There's that. Oh, that is dirty, dirty. And I'm surprised this sprayer is able to get anything like that. I figured the tougher the jobs, the stains would just be harder to get. Like you would need heavy duty, 0 degree nozzles, and have to use soap. Like I figured you wouldn't be able to spray it and get the items just to come right off, or get the soap to come, or the dirt to come right off. I'm sorry. But it does. It absolutely just comes right off. Yeah, we left that middle area because we couldn't get to it. I mean, we could, but I think it's just that's going to be easier to use. Something to climb up on. Break this down real quick. And we are now down to the highlighted item, so that just shows us how close we are to finishing this one up. Alright, let's get over here. That's good. Got that. Got that. Did I leave anything here? I think we got that. I think we did get that whole area there. Alright, let's turn around and try to do this area. Let me squat down here. Oh my, that's pretty dirty. And I didn't catch any Easter eggs on this one, guys. I was looking for something really cool like the moon, the spinning moon on the ski job, which was a pretty cool side little Easter egg, hidden detail that you wouldn't catch unless you really just looked around. And I wouldn't have caught it if it wasn't for the lag. So the lag helped me see that one. So that's the one time the lag actually came in handy. Alright, stand up here. That's sprayed off. That's good. Get this corner here. Got that. %97%. We are now at that last little tough percent that we might have to spend a little time with, possibly. It's that long last 1% coming up here. We've done a good job. I mean, we've cleared out most of everything on the first try without having to leave little specks here and there, and then have to come back to it, because that's usually what we do. We usually just do a quick spray down and then we wind up having to come back to everything, but we have not done that on this job. I say that. We haven't seen what that last 1% is going to be like, I guess, but we are about to find out. Stand up here, get that. Get this here. That's cleaned off. That's good. That's good. That's good, and this is about to be good. Perfect. Let's get over here. That's good. Let me see if I can't spray this a little bit better before we have to move on and get this ladder. Alright, that looks decent. And we're at 99%. Wow, I'm shocked. Let me back up off that just a little bit. Did we miss this other side? I don't think we did. Okay. Do some little bit of jump spray in here. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Where have we completely missed? Over here? I bet it's the top of that. I bet it's the absolute top of that. So we probably do need this now, like I've been saying for the past half hour. We can raise this up. There we go. Whoops, a little bit of damage there on that thing. It's okay. Somebody else can pay for it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This is a decent spot to be in. Probably should have went in the middle though. If anything at all, should have went in the middle. Yep, would have got a better angle here. There we go. Work smarter, not harder. Ah, that stick drift is so bad. So bad. And I keep telling myself I'm going to order a new controller. Just haven't done it. Haven't done it. Alright, let's move this over here. I think this is the next spot we need to get. Whoops, we fell. We fell. Let's move this over here. Let's go back to the top. Or not. We can guess we can do this from here maybe. I mean, I'd rather go to the top to do this. Let's move out just a little bit there. Let's go up and see what we have. Actually get pretty high up. Maybe too high. Aha, there we go. Nope, we're hitting something. We are breaking the lift on something. Alright, what does that show? Let's slow her down a tad bit. Aha, there we go. Show them back down, it is. Let's go back down. Now show them back up. There we go. Perfect. That is good. Now we do have to come down. I think it's at the bottom here. There we go. That's good. That's good. Did miss a little bit, yeah. I say that, and we missed some stuff. We did. Not a lot, but a little bit. Does that not show right down here? Okay. I think. There we go. Oh, missed a corner here. How dare me for missing that one. Okay, we did miss this windowsill here. Oh, this is going to be hard. Never mind. Never mind. I lied. Where's the next thing at? I mean, just look and spray. Is that how this works? Pretty much. All right, that was simple. I know we missed the top of the eagle or the bird here, so we are going to grab this and walk over here and try to jump up here and clean it. Yeah, let's go a little bit higher. Almost get the bird from here, and we can't jump over there. We can't jump over there. Let's do this right here. Let's move a little closer. There we go. Okay. Now we absolutely can finish off this bird. That's good. Good. I think. Yeah. Let's go up, spray this. Some of the walls here to get this off. There you go. That's good. We do have the top here to get that. Bingo. And then now, where else do we have? Is that underneath there? It's this thing here. It's got to be on the top. All right, let's go up again. I don't think that's going to work like that. It's not. It's not. It's going to hit on that thing. So we need to come over here a little bit, maybe. Maybe we can reach it from here. If we can get it over here. Let's see if we can. Yep, I think this will work. Yeah. Nope, that's not going to work either. Not going to work either. Either. Yeah, it's too far. Let's move this right here. We'll come back to that. We do have some windows here in this area to finish out. Once again, this area too. So we just missed like all the little windows. I don't know why. I don't know what we were thinking. Let's get that. Yeah, definitely could have got these quicker. I mean, these weren't hard at all. We should have took those out right away. All right, let's get up again. Go back to the top. All right. And what are we missing over here? Showing something, but I can't tell where that's at. We did miss something over here too. Oh, missed something over here in this corner. Got that. Got that. We did miss here on the bottom. Got that. All right. Can't tell what's glowing at us. Oh, it's this wall. Got that. And then this. Good there. Another part of the door. Missed that. Missed that. Let's climb on up here. Dang, that was in place for us. That's good. We'll come over here. I don't know what it is we're missing here. Something's glowing, right? Oh, there's something there. What are we missing here? This? Yep. Absolutely. Wow, we missed a huge stretch right there. This on the bottom? It's on this ledge here, and I saw a little bit of speck there. Alright, we're just going to spray this whole thing off. There we go. That's usually how we manage to get things. And then this bottom statue area right here, don't know. Oh, there it is. Right by his feet. Right in between his feet. Got that. Did we miss something else on his feet? Let's get this right here. Looks like we missed quite a bit. Got that. All right, we're down to our final three things. The center ceiling just got that. The center diagonal frame here on the side, we did not get that. We are going to move this over here once again. Hopefully we can make this work. I don't think we can. I don't think we can do that. We might need something else to make this work. Let's jump over here. Can we? Well, we couldn't. If we didn't raise ourselves too far into the ceiling, we definitely could. Which one is this right here? Is it that one? Yep, it is. Missed that. And then we got one last thing to go. And we fall off again. The angles are so bad right here. This is the hard part. Maybe not. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Job complete. Job complete. There we go. Let's do a quick recap of our job, guys. The most satisfying part of the job might not be the job itself, but this little thumbnail that shows us in fast forward mode getting everything completely done. Kaching Shopping Mall looks fantastic. Thanks, Illustra Wash. We'll just get the guys in with their Geiger counters to give it the all clear, and then we're all ready for the mayor. Apparently, there's already talk of a light show to end all light shows at the end of the award ceremony, and knowing our mayor will be. You heard it here first. Perfect. So money now, we're close to $4,000 with almost 1,000 power wash points again. Futuristic bike, $200 in Lubra City. Apparently, I'm supposed to give you some nonsense about how we were trying to break the land speed record when something bad happened, but I'm past caring at this point. Let's be honest, you don't care anyway. You're just here for the cleaning, right? Sure. Just here for the cleaning. Actually, I do care. And we're getting awful close to that 1 hour, guys. I don't know if we are actually going to be able to do this one. We got 5 minutes. Literally, that's it. 5 minutes left in the recording. Can we do it? This is a speed run right here, guys. I mean, it's not like there's much to this bike anyways, so I think we could get majority of it done. 5 minutes to get 100%. But this is really cool. At least we get a sneak peek of the bike. Even if we don't finish it today, we get to see how cool this thing looks. Which it looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie. I'm impressed with how futuristic it looks. Try to get what we can. But we literally have 5 minutes, guys. I expected to be done with that mall job about 5 minutes sooner than we were. And we did not get done as fast. Let's get up here on the top. I mean, this is a really cool looking design. I mean, I'll give them that. Definitely futuristic. Oh, that is actual sludge. That's supposed to come off. Well, there's a good chance we got to use some soap. That's what we were talking about, like some of the sludge not coming off. But that's the sludge right there. That's what we were looking for. And that's absolutely it. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get this done in 5 minutes. I don't think we will. Sounded like a good idea, but not going to happen. Really cool. I mean, this is a fun little quick job. Probably 5 to 10 minute job. And I did not locate the tri-tip sprayer. That's what we could have used on this, was that little tri-tip. Couldn't locate it though. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know if I just don't have the right sprayer attachments out or what, but that would definitely help right here for sure. Alright, got that. Got some of this wheel left here in the front and back. That's so much more satisfying than using that yellow. Does it work? It works. Will it work? Probably not. It probably won't get us all this blue gunk that's on here. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like dirt though. Looks like spray paint or something, like it's been graffitied. You have to take your time with it to get it off though. That's for sure. It's slowly coming off. There we go. We're down to 1 minute, guys. We literally have to wrap this one up, guys. We have run out of time. We've got so close to the 100% on this job, but I don't think we're going to get it in quite in time like we wanted. I appreciate you guys for tuning in on this one. We probably are just going to go ahead and finish this one up anyways, because we're at the very end. The last little percentage anyway, so I appreciate you guys once again for tuning in. I'll catch you next time on Goat Gaming. Goodbye, everybody.